Hello! On Saturday, I went to a place called Blackpool. You've probably heard of it. Here's me driving down the seafront. But that's not why I went there. Honestly, normally I'm not really a fan of Blackpool, but on this occasion, I definitely was. Not only did I go and see my friend Alan, where I drove 3 rather interesting cars, and there's more to come, I also went to see a chap called Rob at Alien Magic. Not only have I been offered a deal from Alan, but one from Rob as well, because he owns the place. He's provided me with a nice big bucket of goodies. I did say a bucket, didn't I? Yes, a bucket full. So a big washing bucket, one of these proper ones with the grit catcher in the bottom, and a screw-on lid so you can carry a load of water around with you when you take it to shows and it doesn't spill anywhere. Rob hasn't asked for anything specific from me, so I said I will include these products whilst, doing some car care stuff. But have a look, there's quite an array of really very interesting stuff here, and I am actually looking forward to using it. I need to put that sticker somewhere. And some wash mitts and the biggest drying towel I have ever seen. Then another drying towel and some air fresheners and a pen. If only I had a car that really needs a good clean. Oh yes, I do, don't I? I have an hour and a half to thoroughly clean a filthy car. They may not look filthy, but to me, it is. Citrus wash done, and then the fallout. I'm going to do the shampoo, but just clean the wheels first. Look at the size of that towel. Slightly off topic now for a moment. I received this letter in the post with a first class stamp, thinking it would be quite important. Turns out it is. Scary. One thing that I hadn't considered is that to use these proper chemicals, you need a high pressure jet washer to make sure that you don't have stuff bonding itself to the paint. I've just got a hose. Actually, I do have a jet wash, but it's crap and you need electricity and I haven't got any. At some point, I reckon it would be great to get one of those battery operated ones so you're not dangling more bits of cable about. Even better would be one that sucks it straight out of a bucket. Then just fill the big bucket up of water and it's a bit easier to just move around. Does anybody know if they're any good or not? As it only really takes a day before, to me, the car looks dirty again on the outside. Not bothered about the inside. I am, but I am, nobody's really looking at that. I'd like to wash it every day, but I think that's probably not really such a good idea. What's that guy doing? Unless using a jet wash and a bucket and you just spray anything off that's just landed on there that day. Don't give it time to stick. Little nucleus of buggery gritty bits. That's the ultimate, isn't it? You don't even touch the paint. Any dirt that's on there just gets washed straight off. I washed the Volvo yesterday as well, but you don't want to see that, do you? Nobody does. The secret of eating sardines and not being too disgusted is to simply not look at them. Once you start looking, it puts you off. Yesterday, I had one that was a piece about that long, and its bone was sticking out the back. At a glance, I thought it was a mouse. It was raining a minute ago, and I got wet, and so did my Volvo. Yesterday, I washed this. Rather typically, I went and missed a bit, didn't I? But at least the rain shows off how good that ceramic wet coat stuff is. It looks like I've just waxed it. And on the glass as well, the windscreen wipers, I haven't replaced the blades, so they're a bit knackered, but it didn't seem to matter suddenly. They just wiped, the water just wanted to just flow away with one wipe. But now it's a bit dirty again. Sadly, the wheels really do need refurbishment, not just cleaning with that. It's been a strange week, really. If you like car reviews on this channel, then things have been happening quite well. I went to Blackpool again yesterday to drive a whole load more of interesting and rare cars. The only thing is, this time I took the dog with me and the 3 ladies in my life. So that's 4 ladies with their collective 10 legs. Off we went to Blackpool. They all had a wander around Blackpool whilst I went to Alan's place to drive some more cars. Although I took 4 of those legs with me and she hung around in the back of the car. If there's a car I like almost as much as the Volvo estate, it is the Mercedes E-Class estate, and he had one there. And I put the dog in the back for the review. I thought it was going to be great to see my dog in the back of somebody else's car. It was amusing. The only thing is it didn't happen because when we got to the other premises, my phone suddenly crashed. Must have been some sort of software update that caused this. Normally you'd press the 2 buttons and it would... Normally you'd just press the 2 buttons and it would restart and then, you know, it's all okay again. But it wouldn't do it. It just would not reboot. Left with the only option to let my battery run down, so I had no choice but to be switched off. I had to do that. And the worrying thing was, of course, I had my 3 ladies wandering around in Blackpool and I couldn't contact them. It was a bit of an uncomfortable moment. Anyway, sorted that out. It just meant that I only got 1 car review done for the whole day there, which is quite a disappointment. At one point, I peeled off the protective layer on the face of my phone to see whether the bubbles mounting up were causing some sort of issue, and it wasn't that. So now I've got no screen protector. That means paranoia setting in over dropping the thing. I'm not going to dare use this without my tripod for the foreseeable future. I've had an idea, and let's backtrack a little bit and admit that it's not my idea, it was somebody else's. It's an idea I've seen lots and lots, and not an idea that I particularly liked. So how can I be so excited by that? What if I did a feature window on Nigel on the driver's side so that it can be seen from the road but not from the pavement? What if all of the stickers from the YouTube people I know and like, and all of the people that have helped me in the past with this car in particular, were to send me stickers, and I would stick them all over, fill that piece of glass up. No longer would it look like this, which is kind of stylish but not really feature-ish. It would be covered. But the thing is, I want to do it all in one go, so I can decide where things are going, so it's not so random and chaotic, just like the rest of the car. The amount of times people say to me, why don't you have mismatched wheels and mismatched interior? And I say no, it would look silly, which is a bit of a joke, but it's also the truth, because it would look silly. I want all of the stickers at the same time so I can somewhat design its feature window. So if you have a sticker you'd like to send me, and we have had some sort of dealings in the past, then please do so. You know where to send it, don't you? And if you don't, it's just there where those houses are. Okay, and with that, it's probably just time to say bye-bye and thanks for watching. And an extra special thank you to Rob and Alan for all their help. Thank you subscribers, channel members, commenters, likers, etc. everywhere. I shall see you in the next video. Bye. Don't stick to my car, you little buggers, little nuclear.